LeBron stands love to bring up those 8 NBA Finals appearances in a row as if it's equal or better than going 6 for 6 in the NBA Finals in an 8-year period. So let's talk about how LeBron James dominated the Eastern Conference at one of its weakest points in NBA history. During the 15 years LeBron was in the East, out of 225 players that could have made a all-NBA team, 147 of them came from the West. LeBron only had to go against 78 all-NBA team players in the East during his 15-year run, okay? Whether that's first team, second team, or even third team. Only 78 of them, compared to 147 in the West. The NBA's best talent was in the West. LeBron James's last season on the Cavs. LeBron and D-Wade are the best players in the Eastern Conference. So I'm supposed to be surprised that LeBron James and D-Wade, the two best players in the Eastern Conference, that then added on an all-star talent and Chris Bosh, that then filled the rest of their roster with role players that played their specific roles. Ray Allen, Mike Miller, Birdman, Shane Battier, to name a few, went on to 4 NBA Finals in a row when the man himself, LeBron, who joined the team, said not 5, not 6, not 7, who thought he was gonna run the table up and only won 2 out of 4. I'm supposed to be surprised about that? If anything, it's an underachievement. He knew that they were gonna run the table. And out of this, mind you guys, this team only played 4 50-win teams in the playoffs. 4. So if you only played 4 50-win teams in the playoffs, who are you really playing to get to the finals? LeBron James was in the East from 03 to 2018. During that 15-year span, the East only won the head-to-head matchup with the West one time, right here. During the 15 years LeBron was in the East. Now let's take a look at the matchup record. You guys see this here. The head-to-head East versus West during the 15-year period. Right here for you. So 4 out of the 12 teams that they played to get to the finals had 50 or more wins. The team that probably gave them the most challenge during that span was Paul George and Lance Stevenson on the Indiana Pacers. The 2 best players on the East. That's really tough, right? That's a big challenge. Okay. Let's talk about it. We all remember the outcome of this finals right here. We all remember what happened in this finals right here. And LeBron had bigger plans. I'm going back home, baby.
I want to be able to win championships, and I feel like I can compete down there.
LeBron James is on to super team number 2. He gets Kevin Love at the start of 2014, where he is coming off of an all-NBA second team and an all-star appearance 2 out of the last 3 years. He's also teaming up with number 1 overall pick drafted Kyrie Irving, who is coming off of an NBA All-Star appearance 2 out of the last 3 years. So I think LeBron James is in pretty good shape with this super team that he decided to jump ship for Miami to Cleveland for. Super team number 2 played 7 50-win teams to get to the finals out of the 12 possible opponents. So out of the 8 straight finals, they played about 11 or 12 teams that had 50 or more wins. So you went to 8 straight finals and played about 11 or 12 teams to have 50 or more wins. I just had to say that again so you guys understand what I'm saying. And after he lost this finals, he did his infamous,
I want to be able to win championships, and I feel like I can compete down there.
After that, he went to go win a Mickey Mouse ring, really won an NBA Finals playing like this. People people that don't know the history of basketball will try to make it sound like during those 8 straight trips to the finals, LeBron James was playing caliber teams like he was in the finals. No, most of the time LeBron didn't play a elite team until he got to the finals. And if we're being honest, if we look at LeBron James's career in a whole in the playoffs, his longevity has saved him because it was very underwhelming his first 8 years in the league. Sure, he went to the finals in 07, but he didn't play a team with a winning record until he played the Pistons. And even then, the Pistons had a score of 20 points per game, and they didn't even have Ben Wallace or Larry Brown. That was the first time LeBron beat the Pistons. And then let's talk about how he underperformed in the finals. He arguably gets better teams with better rosters and doesn't make it to another NBA Finals during that tenure on the Cavs, right? We all look past that. We don't talk about the underperforming games and none of those other years, right? He underachieved heavily compared to other superstar all-time greats that we compare him to, right? Let's talk about that part. Then let's talk about how it took him arguably longer to do all the things he did in the playoffs, which his longevity did help him because he has put up some crazy stats in the playoffs. He has, and that has saved him.